Hello and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and today we're going to be talking some trash. I actually don't have a whole lot of products to talk about this month rather. I went through a handful of minis and samples, and I went through a handful of full-size products. I had quite a lot to talk about last month, and I think now I'm kind of at that time of year where I'm taking my time through some full-size products and finishing up some full-size products with a smattering of sample sizes here and there. So let's go ahead and get started with the sample sizes. And to start, I have these foil packets of the Joyco Defy Damage shampoo, conditioner, and hair mask. These were just okay. I don't feel like I had enough, these were just single uses for me. I remember them feeling okay, but nothing special that stuck out in my mind. Like when I used the samples of the Nature Lab Tokyo shampoo and conditioner, I knew I had to have full sizes of those. But this one was just okay. Same with this mask. I feel like it left my hair okay, hydrated a little bit, but I have hair masks that I really love and go through, and this just doesn't stand out in my mind as anything that I would need to repurchase. The next thing is something I'm kind of on the fence about if I would purchase the whole size, because I know that I would. This is the Fresh Kombucha Cleansing Treatment with Prebiotic Inulin, and what it is it's a no rinse cleanser. So you just pour it on a cotton pad and clean your face, and you don't have to rinse it off. I used this on evenings when I just had some skincare or didn't have any makeup on and just needed something quick, and just wasn't really digging the whole, cleanser routine. It was good, but now that I have more of a, I take my time with my skincare. I've been wearing makeup more often lately, and I take care of, my skin at the same time while I'm doing my teeth, and I just don't do anything quick anymore. But I did like this, and I really would consider purchasing the full size of this. It felt better than a micellar water, which is kind of what this is, but it didn't leave any of that film or residue on my skin, and I really enjoyed this. So I would probably buy a full size of this again. While we're in skincare, I finally finished up the last of my cleansing balms. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, and I just don't care for cleansing balms. If you've seen my other declutters this year, or not declutters, but empties videos this year, you just know that they're not for me. I do have a squeezy tube of some like cleansing balm jelly in my bathroom that I'm working through. I don't care for it either, but again, I'm just working through some products that I have, and I wouldn't buy this. I just don't feel like they take enough off of my skin that, or makeup off of my skin rather, than I'd rather spend the money on the cleansing oils that I do love. Up next, we have some skincare. So, well, more skincare, because those are technically skinccares too. So this first one is a product that you can't actually buy anymore. It was discontinued. They don't make it, which is fine. This is the Ulta brand Wide Awake Eye Gel Moisturizer with high hyaluronic acid and caffeine. And I didn't like it. I like the gel texture of it, but again, me and dipping my fingers in pots, you can't see because it's bright white. But you'd have to dip your finger in there to get the gel and tap it on, and it felt, I can't really describe the texture. It was not really a gritty gel, but it was just a weird gel. Like it would ball up with the rest of my skincare, and it was not good. It also would like tingle and like not really burn, but there was definitely a bit of a tingle there, especially around the outer corners of my eye. And I wouldn't rebuy this even if I could. The next thing I have is the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. This was a sample size that I got with the Sephora birthday gift, and it was okay. I like a water cream. I like a water cream and a gel moisture, but this one was just, it was too fragranced, and it's kind of a fruity herbal fragrance, but it's just not, I didn't feel like it felt good on my skin. It didn't really feel good on my skin. And I don't mind skincare with fragrance because I feel like for me, I don't have any sensitivity to fragrance, and it just kind of adds to the skincare experience for me. But this just wasn't, it wasn't very good. I didn't feel like it made any big difference in my skin, and it was just not for me. Another thing that's just not for me is the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream. I got this sample size from a friend of mine who didn't like it, and I don't like it either, but I stuck it out and used the whole thing. This one also is fragranced, and this smells like Nivea. If you've ever used the Nivea hand cream in the blue pot, that's exactly what this smells like, and it was very thick like Nivea, and I just didn't feel like it did anything for my skin. It has a high price tag, would not repurchase this, would not recommend it. So now we're moving into some of my full-size products, and this first thing that I have is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. This took me forever to get through. I think I had this for at least a year. At one point I had mixed it in with my I had a spray bottle that had aloe, like an aloe toning spray with glycolic acid, and it only had like 3 or 4%, and I added some of this to it to kind of dilute this one as well as bump that one up, and it was just okay. I don't feel like my skin benefit much from it. It didn't bother it, but I didn't love it, so I wouldn't rebuy it. It's just not for me. Up next, we have some bath care, and the first thing that I have is the Tree Hut Lemon Blueberry Tarte Sugar Scrub, Shea Sugar Scrub, and I love these sugar scrubs by Tree Hut. It smells so good. Oh, I just love that lemon and blueberry, such a lovely combination. Very perfect for summertime. I love it. I feel like these give a really good exfoliation and leave my skin feeling soft and smooth. I do find that some of these Tree Hut scrubs vary in size particles. So for example, the almond one that I had used and loved before has can have some sharp particles in it. So you need to be careful, especially around more delicate areas of your body. But I love it for like my elbows, my knees, my feet, my legs. And I really felt like this is a really good scrub for me. So again, it's really fruity, really fun. I really enjoy these, and definitely I have another one up in my shower, and I will repurchase these. They go on sale quite a bit at Ulta, and you can find them at Walmart and Target too. A really good buy. I really like that. Next up, we have full size, the hand soap that I used for April and May. Well, half of May, half of April, half of May. I'm overlapping now. Anyway, this is the Bath & Body Works White Barn White Almond and Lavender hand soap. The notes on it are almond cream, fresh lavender, and warm vanilla. And I really do feel like this had a very cozy scent. I normally don't care much for vanilla, but the combination of the warm vanilla and lavender was really like, it just reminds me of being wrapped up in a cozy sweater or fleece, and I just really enjoy this one. Really nice fragrance, would buy again. Speaking of fragrance, I have the Promise by Jennifer Lopez here. It didn't come like this. This is one of the bottles, the atomizers that I bought off of Amazon, and I buy them in the package because I don't like dabber bottles. This is a sample size dabber bottle, and they just fit perfectly. I put it in the green one because the bottle reminds me of the fragrance, which to me has a sort of a green, fresh, clean fragrance. It's not overly sweet. There is a little bit of sweetness, but it's not too much. I'll put the fragrance notes here. They should already be up for you. But I really enjoyed this fragrance. I would purchase this again, probably in the travel size, since I have so many to go through right now. But if these go on 5 times points at Ulta, like every once in a while they do, I would definitely pick up the travel size of this. I really enjoyed this fragrance. All right, we're getting there. So next up, I have just simple cotton rounds. I finished up another pack of 100. I buy them in the trio pack just to save a little bit of money. I use these for with the, you know, the kombucha, which I only used a couple, but I use them with my nail polish when I'm removing my nail polish. With nail polish remover, I have an empty acetone. This is the Onyx brand 100% acetone, and I have been wearing gel manicures. This is actually OPI's Plastic Jungle. It's just regular nail polish, but I have been alternating my regular nail polish manicures with gel manicures and going through a lot more acetone because it requires more of the acetone to soak off the gel. Went through a whole bottle of this. Really like this. Works effectively. Works great. It's fine. It's acetone. It's fine. It's cheap. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So the last few items are makeup products. This one is actually a declutter because it's all dried out. And I'm really kind of bummed about it, but it is what it is. It's an older product. It probably should have gone anyway. This is the Cat Eyeliner by Jordana in 04 Twilight. It has this awesome, if I can get it to focus, this awesome teeny tiny brush tip, and I really liked it. Beautiful color, beautiful shade. It was super cheap. I think they were like $2 or $3, but Jordana is no longer in business, so you may be able to get lucky and find these somewhere at a drugstore if they still have any stock left, but kind of bummed. I created some really fun looks with this, and thank you for your time in my collection, but now it's done. Time to go. Next, I have this Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate Mousse. I have been using this for the last few months. It's one of the very few Morphe products that I own, and I really liked this. It's just a small tip micro pencil, and yeah, I thought that the color match was perfect. It is what I have in my brows right now. Well, some of what I have in my brows right now, but I really like it to fill in this scar. Oh, got some glitter in my brow. Anyway, it's what I use to fill in my scar when I'm feeling like I want to fill in my scar, and it offers nice shape, creamy, sets down. It sets down nicely. It does budge and does move with heat, but I really enjoyed this. I would buy this over the Anastasia. Definitely, it's more budget friendly. Great color, great pigmentation. Does what I need it to do. I like this. And last, finally, it's time to say goodbye to the Milani eyeshadow primer in 01 Nude. I was doing my eyeshadow today and had the hardest time getting any product out, and yeah, this is it. It's time to say goodbye. Time to go on out. This has been the eyeshadow primer that I have used on every video, I think, except the one where I used my full face of samples, because I used my Urban Decay one for that. But yeah, I am down to my very last eyeshadow primer now. I can say goodbye to this. It's been great. I find that it works really well on my eyes and doesn't cause my eyeshadow to crease. You can see something's not mixed up really well there, but let's not look too closely. But anyway, it's done. This time there is no more 1 or 2 times. It's done. I'm moving it on out and saying goodbye. So that is it for me today. I know this one was just a little shorter than normal. What do you think of these products? Have you used any of these products? Do you agree or disagree with my assessment? I probably should have mentioned that I have normal combo skin with a little bit of hormonal acne. So that's what my skin type is like. So if your skin type is like that and you've had the same experience with these products, I'm not alone here, but maybe they might work for you if you have a different skin type. But yeah, that's it for me today. I'm sorry I don't have anything else to review for you today, but hopefully June will have some more things, and I know that I'm already on the tail end of some products, and oh, I do have one more thing. Completely forgot. So I have this Sky High mascara. I'm also wearing it today, but I'm also wearing false lashes. This should have gone in the bin below, but force of habit, I put it back into my cup on the side here. But yeah, the Maybelline Sky High mascara. It's time for this to go. So yeah, I mean, it's not quite empty, but it is, it's done. It's had its time in my collection, and it's definitely starting to dry out. I've been using it for the last 5 months, so it's time to go. So this is done too. I would consider repurchasing this. I did like this a lot. Like, is it as hype worthy as everyone on TikTok says? No, but it is a good mascara. Would repurchase. Probably will, like next year when I go through the insane amount of mascaras that I currently have in my drawer. Anyway, that's it for me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. I make a lot of mouth mistakes like that often. So yeah, that's it for me today. Like I've already said at least twice now. So until next time, take care.